audio on demand from Vision Christian Media.
Exploring faith and the future. Neil Johnson and Bible teacher Dr. Camille Majdali.
We're gleaning some wonderful wisdom from the life of Sampson, the Old Testament Bible character, who was so strong and yet had so many weaknesses. We've been talking about moving from a place of weakness to a place of strength. And in our last program, Camille, we came up with the idea that's a biblical idea, I might say, about being consecrated to God. I wonder if we can enlarge on what it is to be consecrated to God today.
Sure, Neil. Let's go right into it. Samson was both strong and weak. Because of his failure to deal with weakness, that's why he was greatly punished, though I do believe he made it in the end. What we need to learn is both how to be strong, like Samson, and how to overcome weakness, which is something he didn't do. We learned that it was through the Nazirite vow that was given to him or imposed on him by God and his parents before he was born, which represents his consecration. Consecration simply means total surrender to God for his glorious purposes. And I might add, this is not just unique to Samson. For example, in Joshua chapter 3 and verse 5, it reads, "Sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you." If you want to see a demonstration of divine strength, deliverance, and victory, it begins by consecrating yourselves. In other words, pull away from normal routines, definitely forsake things that are sinful and wrong in the sight of God, be wholly focused on Him, and He'll begin to work in your life. And I dare say that's not just applicable to Joshua and the children of Israel thousands of years ago. That's applicable to us today. The principles are the same. When we are set apart for God and look to Him, listen to Him, willing to obey Him, trust Him for the provision as well as for the victory, we're going to see miracle after miracle after miracle.
We talk about this word surrender and consecration, Camille. Some of those, because they're not so strong in our vocabulary, they don't become so meaningful to us. I imagine that the places we're going to hear words like that are going to be in our local church. Is the local church a place where you can really get into the spirit of what it is to be surrendered, to be consecrated, to be dedicated to God?
Well, the local church is the obvious first port of call for all these things that you mentioned. It is to be a place of teaching, a place of worship, a place of building up people in the faith. It should be, although its expression doesn't only have to be on the weekend. It can be in home groups or particular study groups or discipleship groups. But remember, we can grow together in community. And in community, we learn from each other, we encourage each other, we admonish each other. All this is an appropriate place. But I want to urge our pastoral friends out there to preach the full gospel, the whole counsel of God, and that includes, if we're going to see people fulfilling their destiny in God, then teach them consecration, teach them service, because after all, it's people working in the church that help to expand the kingdom better than any other method.
Faith and the Future with Neil Johnson and Dr. Camille Majdali from Teach All Nations. For more from Dr. Majdali, including books and DVDs on prophecy, Bible commentaries, plus today's and other episodes of Faith and the Future, go to vision.org.au.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.